All right, I got the banner to work that time. Yay me. Welcome to another High Tide Imbibe. And we have something new yet again from the NSLC that I picked up tonight. And this one, not just because it was new, but the can art attracted me quite a bit because I really like its simplicity. And when I first looked at it, I was like, oh, it's got Nordic art on it or whatever. It's like, no, it's not Nordic art, but it kind of feels a little close to it, just a little bit. So I was like, oh, that's pretty attractive. I'm gonna pick that up. And also, it's a Czech-style Pilsner, which is my fucking jam these days. So, from the Copper Bottom Brewing Company out of Montague, Prince Edward Island, we have their Flora Czech-style Pilsner at 5.0% alcohol by volume. And let's see, Copper Bottom Brewing, apparently they're award-winning. Every brewery is these days. Trying to stay true to the craft, yada yada yada. PEI love water, barley, hops, yeast. See what they say here. They say it's made with grown floor malt, Czech grown floor malt. Yeah, excuse me, and Saz hops. So there you go. They're starting out correctly here at the very least. And they say authenticity is at the heart of what we do. Yeah. Flora is a showcase of our love for all things Pilsner. You're speaking my language right there. And unfiltered. So let's look at their website really quick. So we'll do the share. So I don't think did I do anything by them? I did something for PEI last time I was doing reviews, but I don't think it was this from this place. So that's what's on tap. Let's see their beers. I don't think I have. So, oh no, maybe I did. Was it this? The Centennial Stock Blonde? That looks familiar. No. Rabble Roser Red. Broadside APA. I think I've done something from them before. Blueberry Stout Sour. So this isn't even on their regular. This is not their year round. So this is one of their seasonals? Okay, so it's Flora seasonal, yeah. And they say all the same stuff they say on the can, although they got 30 IBUs there. Okay, so they got a little bit of hoppiness going on here. I like the sounds of that. Juno, New England IPA. I've seen their beers in the NSLC. I know I have. I've seen some of their other beers. I can't remember if I've done any of them, though. North Paw Rye IPA. That sounds good. One-offs. Flux Galaxy. Birthday Beer 3, which was a champagne or brut IPA. Field Trip Tangerine Kettle Sour coming soon. Oh, so this is coming soon. Oh, that was brewed with their champagne IPA was done with Sasquatch hops. That's kind of interesting, actually. All right. What do they get in their shop? They got shipping options. They don't ship off the island, of course. We got for apparel, copper bottom hats, shirts. I kind of like their logos. Maybe I'll get a hoodie from them someday. Yeah, whatever. All right, stop sharing that shit. You guys don't need to see that. Not that anyone's watching right now, anyway. Whoever's watching, the 5 people who watch later, whatever. And I'm not damning with faint praise there. I appreciate the few people who still do watch. All right, so let's get into this. Oh, she's looking the part. The perfect kind of glass for this too. So there we go. So yeah, it is a little. I see a little bit of haze to it, but it is still like even though they say it's unfiltered, it very, very small, tiny particulates of anything in there. It's very pretty clear. So it's a golden straw color. Nothing too radical for a pilsner. Um, go right to the aroma. Oh, we have Mustang 774. Haven't seen you in a while. Hey Lee, how you doing? I'm doing good, man. I hope you're doing good as well. So yeah, this is very classical pilsner smell. Sort of light grassy smell here. A little bit of malt character, but it's just a nice clean grainy malt character, and you get a little bit of that Saz hops, just sort of popping up. A little bit of floral, a little bit earthy. Mm, good stuff. All right, cheers. We'll go right to the taste. We'll see what they got going on here. Hmm. This is good. This is pretty good. It's definitely they're definitely focusing more on the hop flavor with this one, which I kind of appreciate. So, like a lot of the pilsners I've had lately, craft pilsners that I've been in the region, um, you will get more hoppiness. You'll get it more authentic to like sort of the Czech style, or in the case of like Church or uh, what's the name of that brewery from New Brunswick? I can't remember. Grimross. Um, you get that more German style where it's a bit drier. It's not as grassy and floral, but it's still recognizably a really good pilsner. Here they're definitely going full guns on the sort of the grassiness, that sort of grainy malt, but the Saz hops is pumped up a little bit. You definitely get it on the finish. Mm. Spicy grass, kind of, which is a weird descriptor, I know, but like when you get into it, you'll know what I'm saying. At least I hope you will. I hope I'm not a crazy person with a crazy person's palate. Mm, that is good. That is fucking good, man. Whew. Hmm. Yeah, good light body to it. So very much within style. Um, it has a nice, the typical graininess to it, the nice grassy flavor. Um, that goes more along with the Czech style. A bit more of that sort of grassiness to it. Um, and then the hops really pop up in the back. Just a nice enough, big enough hop effect there, bite to it, where it's spicy, a little bit herbal, a little bit spicy. Oh, excuse me, and it makes it a little different from the other Pilsners that you'll sort of see here in the region that stand out, like the Propeller Pilsner or the Church Pilsner. Or when Garrison makes their Tesoro again. Hopefully they will. I hope they do. I hope they bring it back. The Italian Pilsner they made. I bought so much of that during the pandemic. Crazy amount of that shit during the pandemic. I hope they release that again next spring or whenever it is they release that. Man, that stuff was fucking good. That was my favorite Pilsner from the Maritimes, hands down. But this is really good. I'm going to put this up there with the Church Pilsner. Definitely style. They're definitely nailing that Czech Pilsner style pretty damn well. I'd say about a 9 on this. And my own personal enjoyment, I'm going to throw a 9. I'm definitely picking this up again. This is really good. Copper Bottom Brewing Company out of Prince Edward Island, Montague, Prince Edward Island. They bloody know their stuff, at least with this one. And it's just a cool looking can. Great art on it, right? Yeah. And we got Mustang here continuing on. Saying, doing well, just finished kegging a citrus mash beer. Nice. His own recipe. That one you have looks nice. Czech Pilsner is always nice. Yeah. It's over the last few years, man, it's become basically my favorite go-to style for things. I used to be all about the dark beers and the stouts and porters and shit like that. And I mean, I'd still say like porter is still a close second for me, but I don't know, man. I just like a really well-constructed Pilsner, and there's a lot of them around now. So I'm a happy boy. And he says, have to look for that one. Yeah. It's in the NSLC. I don't know if it gets out your way or not. It is, the breweries from Prince Edward Island. I don't know how much of that stuff gets out your way or not. I'd say they're fairly new too, so I don't know. That's really good. Yeah. Double 9s on this one for me. Definitely picking it up again. This is really, really great stuff. And so I'm going to be back in about 15 minutes or so. Oh, let's see. Mustang says we get a lot of craft brews here now. That's awesome, man. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. I think I think most of the Maritimes now are pretty spoiled for selection these days. We've definitely sort of upped our game quite a bit. Although, we could still use bigger stores. We could still use much bigger stores with even more selection, because I had my recent vacation in New Brunswick, and I saw the size of their A&LBs or whatever they call them, Al-Cool stores or whatever the hell. They make our stores look like outside of like the NSLC's port store or whatever. They make our stores look like just gnats on a ass of a camel somewhere, like fuck, man, like just nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this off. I'll be back in about I'd say 15-20 minutes for the last review of the night. But until then, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Mustang, in the chat for watching. Good to see you again. And we'll be back when we're back. Bye-bye.